we would like to welcome you back here. And we are celebrating this week the World Congress on Dance Research. And the term for this year is Healing Through Dancing. Today we have the privilege to bring all the way from India. It's Aparna Balram. Let's give her a big hand. We want to welcome you to America, especially the city of Pembroke. Welcome.
Good afternoon, all of you. How are you? Good. I can see you guys are so excited. Are you excited to know more about the Indian classical dance? Okay, so before I start, I'll introduce me and my dance form. My name is Aparna, as I said, and I'm from India. So I hope you guys know where India is, right? India is a country in Asia, southern part of Asia. It's a huge country with around 1.3 billion population. It is a country with a big diverse culture, heritage, and a tradition. So in India, we have a rich repository of classical dances, not just classical dances, music, all kind of art forms. So I'm going to perform, or I'm going to show you, introduce you to the art form called Mohiniyattam, which is a classical dance form from the southern part of India called Kerala. It's a place in India, like you have different states in the US, like you have Dallas, you have Miami, you have different states. In India we have around 22 states, and it's a state called Kerala, and the dance form of that particular state is called Mohiniyattam. So what do you say the dance form? Can you just pronounce it? Mohiniyattam. Okay. Attam means dance, and Mohini is an enchantress, enchanting lady, that's what we call. So it's called dance of the enchantress. Yes. So in India, we have a tradition that before we perform any dance, we actually remove our shoes. I'm not sure, like, if you guys don't mind, could you just, if it's possible for you to remove the shoes, it will be great. No? Oh. No luck for me, yeah? Okay, so that's very hard for me. Okay. So, yeah, I'll just introduce you to the art form again. So, Mohiniyattam, as I told, is a dance form of Kerala. So, we have this is a very soft and subtle dance form with very graceful movements. It's not a fast dance, it's a very slow dance with importance to the body movements. So here, we consider the human body into two parts. We divide it into two parts. A part down to the waist and up to the waist. So, and we have specific movements designed for both these portions so that it looks so beautiful to the audience. And unlike other dance forms, I hope you guys are learning some form of dance, right, with Mr. Francis. Yeah, so in Indian dance, rather than steps, we also give importance to facial expressions, which is called rasa and bhava. So Indian dance is not just steps, it's a combination of physical steps plus emotive experience. So you do a lot of expressions. You utilize each and every part of your body. You utilize your head, neck, chest, the body parts, limbs and everything, along with your fine features of eyes, eyebrows, cheeks, and with hand gestures, hand movements. So it's like a form of communication. It's a dance, a very expressive dance, giving importance to communication. And after me, there are other great dancers from India as well. We're going to introduce you to another kind of classical dance forms, that too from India. So before we start doing dances, we have a tradition of bowing down to the Mother Earth. We consider like we give spiritual importance to what we do. So how we do pray to the Mother Earth, and then we start our performance. That's a tradition, this cultural tradition that we follow. And in Mohiniyattam, the basic posture is that we stand like this with the legs spaced close to each other, and then I keep a 4 feet distance I just move my legs like this, again like this, again like this. Okay, so this is the basic distance between my legs. And as I told before, I try to divide my body into two parts. I sit down. Amazing, amazing. See, I can't believe my eyes. My God. So this is how we do the dance in Mohiniyattam. This is the basic stance or posture. This is the basic. It can be painful for your legs, but it's going to be a very good exercise for you. So this is the basic posture in Mohiniyattam. And you can just stand back and I'll show you the movements. So now I have my body. I've just considered myself into two parts. And I stand straight, steady, with my spine erect. I have my hands like this. Yes. And I try to move my body into a semicircle. I move from right to left. Again. Yes. So it can be tiring, right? Yes. So even though it's not a fast dance, it's quite difficult to do. You have a very good body exercise to do. Every movement in Mohiniyattam is circular. Like in Miami, in Kerala, the geography of Kerala is much similar to the Miami geography. You have like coconut trees over here, right? Kerala is also, we have a lot of coconut trees. The climate, it's a bit sunny, it's also rainy. More or less they're similar. So all the movements in Mohiniyattam somewhat can be linked to the geography. So imagine wind passing through the coconut trees. So what happens to the coconut tree? And suppose I have a coconut tree. I have my leaves like this. Okay? So the tree is being swayed in wind. It doesn't go fast. It goes very slow. Okay? So imagine yourself as a tree and try to turn your bodies, sway to the wind as slow as possible. So this is how the movements of the art form came to me. I can show you two steps. And before that, as I told, I start my performance or my lecture by praying to the Mother Earth. So in every dance form, different kinds of the procedure is different. The kind how we do is different. In Mohiniyattam, we do it this way. I look to the farthest point possible, and I have my hand like this. I bend, circle, like this. Then I bend down completely. If it's hard for you, don't do. I pray. It's just that I'm not going to any part to the mother. That's the ideology. Don't do it. Just stand. I must say, I'm surprised. You guys don't need to do it. I'll just show you. I'm just having my hands like this. And 1. Yes. 2. 3. 4. How's it? 5. The body has to move, not just the legs. 7. 8. 9. Okay? This is one kind of movement. So every time I was drawing a circle with my torso. So this, imagine ourselves as a coconut tree when we are swaying in the wind. And there is another kind of movement. I go up and down. Up and down. Slowly and gracefully. Imagine ourselves in a boat. In a sea, which is not very harsh sea. Very good warm sea, and the boat is just going up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay, so these are the basic movements in Mohiniyattam, or the essence of the art form. This is how we move in Mohiniyattam. So, in India, I I was talking to you about the Indian classical dance forms. So in India, all the art forms, we have a book called Natya Shastra. It was supposed to be written, I mean, it's believed to be written in early centuries, like between 3rd century and all. And it's got an encyclopedia of performing arts. So the dance forms in India are not just a practical experience. There are a lot of scientific rules attached to it, or science behind the dance forms. So why do you dance? Can anybody, like, what is your take on that? Why do we dance? Why do we dance? I need an answer. Yes, stress, good. What else? Fun, okay. Exercise, amazing. Health, yes. So, these are the reasons why we dance. Busting the stress through dance just need not be physical. You just need not do a physical step and just bust the stress all along. Indian dance and Natya Shastra, as I told you about the book, I know it's hard for you to remember, but it's just so that you guys, okay, whenever you hear this name, I have heard about this somewhere, okay? So there are exercises for each and every part of the body, which is scientifically proven to help your health, okay? The book divides Indian body into major limbs and minor limbs. The limbs, that's called angas. I mean, I'm taking some words, just no need to mind that. And it includes your head, neck, chest, waist, feet, and also minor limbs like the eyebrows, eyelids, the hand gestures. So there are exercises. There are some head exercises which I can show you. Every dancer, irrespective of the art form, you can do tango, you can do whatever. You do warm up in that. We have scientific exercises in Indian classical dance. Some of the head exercises that we do before dancing are: you go up, you stand steady, go, stand like this. Yes. Your spine must be erect. Just move your head up and down. Again, up, down. Come up, down. Can you do it a bit faster? Up, down, up, down, up, down. You must feel the stretch on your neck. Up, down. Okay? So this is one of the head exercises. And then you turn your head like this. You feel the stretch on the floor. You can do it faster. Next one, it's a bit crazy. You draw an 8 with your head. I'll show you. Go down. Come back. Imagine an infinity. Yes, like this, an 8 with your head. Go like this, like this, like this. And we have scientific terms in Sanskrit attached to each of these movements. These are some of your head movements. Similarly, you have movements for each and every part of the body, which is going to support your head. So, we do learn dance, yes. All the reasons being stated by you guys are true. We do dance to be mindful of our body, to be mindful of our mind, to be happy and to live happily and to enjoy the life and understand the life and what is happening around us. All these 4 reasons are true in a physical aspect. We have an emotional connect to the Indian dance form. That is what I told. We do a lot of emotions. We emote through Indian dance. Yesterday, you guys know about tango or ballroom dance, a lot of dance forms. He was teaching us also yesterday. You do it in groups. There are dance forms which you do with a partner. Mostly in Indian dance forms, we do it alone. That the artist, the dancer, herself or himself has to enact different characters. We take up a story. We take any story and then we enact as different characters. It's like miming, but through dance. You don't do conversations. In drama, you can just talk. Between the characters, you can talk. But in Indian dance, we don't talk. We just emote with our face, with our limbs, with our hands, with other movements. So we have both movements. Movements were the examples which I showed you before. Now we'll go to the expressions of emotions. So in India, the Nati Shastra, the book I was talking about, we say about 8 expressions. We call it 9 expressions called mantras, but to be different. What are the different human emotions? We call it if you're loving somebody, okay, big mouth is big open, all wide mouth.